my final day of dog sitting. Oops, daisy. I need to get ready to go back home. I really don't want to. I just, for example, I have been enjoying having a bed. I have been in Tasmania for almost 2 months, not next week, the week after. So I've been in Tassie for about almost 2 months and I still haven't got a bed sorted. I need to call the company that I ordered my bed with and see if I have a warranty because the screws are not working. But I did not want to get out of bed this morning because one, it has an electric blanket and I don't have to pay for the bills, and two, it's just so comfy. And having a little puppy to cuddle and stuff like that. But today I need to go back home to get ready. Well, I need to go home. The owners come back today. We're gonna get ready, we're gonna pack. And I also want to talk to you later on in the video about how I have lost weight and my weight loss journey. And then any advice as well. How I put on weight, that kind of thing, because I think it might be helpful. But before then, I'm gonna get ready. I just had a shower. I feel really refreshed. I've already packed my makeup, so I kind of don't want to put it on. Also because I currently have run out of skin products, like my everyday skin products. So I'm just trying not to wear makeup as much as possible, even though I do prefer makeup. But it's like, I'm not really going anywhere fancy. Like, yes, I'm on film, but I don't care. Like, I'm literally going straight home after this, so I'm not wearing makeup. I wish I had like a hair tie right now. Like, my hair feels disgusting. I need to go and change this. I wear this on my hairbrush because it like stops it from being all dusty and greasy, and yeah, it helps. But I think my hair gets all gross after a while, so I need to change it. But I kind of want to go home and put my hair in braids, but I don't know, it's just boring. But anyway, I've got this. It's a detangler thing. I got the kids version because it was cheaper than the Tresemme one that I got, and it really helps because now that my hair is longer again, like, it's literally taken me a year to get my hair to be long again. And like, I use this Growth Bomb shampoo from Woolworths, I believe. It's a shampoo or conditioner? No, conditioner. And I washed my hair like once a week and it's just grown back. But anyway, so yes, I'm gonna wear our watch because I am doing cardio today. So I need to get 10K steps in. And yes, now, I don't have very much skin care product left. This is like getting empty. I did do an exfoliation in the, whatchamacallit? The shower. This one. Also, I'm struggling with an Instagram addiction. I'm trying to get off it and I can't. And I know if I stay off it, I'm going to be more productive. But I also just think because I'm lonely and I haven't got much going on in my life right now is why I'm on it so much. So I'm gonna try and use YouTube more instead of going on Instagram. But it's really hard. Like, it's just, bleh. Anyway, I feel better after having a shower. I do need to brush my teeth actually. I still haven't figured out this electronic toothbrush situation, but we will sort it out eventually. I start a new job next week, so as soon as I start earning money, I'm literally booking a trip to Germany through Afterpay, by the way. Like, I don't have money to because I'm going in December. I've had a rough couple of years and I just want to go. I just want to go and see my friend. Sorry. So I basically have gotten changed. I now need to start getting ready to go home. So I need to unload the dishwasher. I'm gonna miss having a dishwasher because I'm just over washing dishes. But we need to put these dishwashers away. Put these away. I did a lot of cooking last night, which was really good, and I spoke to my friend on German from Germany whilst we was on the phone together. I did some cooking. From home. I picked them up yesterday so I can put some food that I cooked in the place here. The family said I'm welcome to whatever food they have, so I thought I'd just do some cooking and take it home with me, just because I am only working a few hours this week and it saves me some money. Right, so I think this is mine. Plus it cleaned them really good, because when I hand wash, it still doesn't do the trick. That's the other thing I miss about having a dishwasher. Oh, it's still a dirty. Okay. Right. So I have packed, I'm all clean. I changed my t-shirt because it's really hot. It actually is, but my place is going to be cold, I bet you. But I need to take the rubbish out. The dogs have been getting into it during the night. So I actually hid, oh hello puppy, I hid the garbage in the bathroom so they wouldn't get it. But I need to clean it and deal with it. So much work having dogs, but 3 of them is too much, I swear. I don't know. Who knows? I'll probably end up having 3 dogs anyway. So I finished cleaning. So the last thing I have to do before I go home is walk the doggies. Because, you know, the last thing the owners are going to want to do after a holiday, especially because they have kids, is walk the dogs. Plus it's a beautiful day and I live next to this nature reserve and it's really pretty. The only thing is I just have to walk them one at a time, which is kind of annoying because this big doggy here is very strong. He's very cute, but he's very strong. It was like he was walking me. So I need to walk him first, and then I'm going to take these 2 on the beautiful nature reserve and take him. Why I have to take him on a walk by himself, and I have to tie it around my waist because he just wants to catch all these cars. And this is why I haven't gone to the gym today. Get back here. They are now ready for their walk. Yep. Out of it. Okay, you ready for your walk? So my walk is a little bit longer than anticipated. I wanted to go to the gorge, but you're not allowed to bring dogs. And there's here that I've never seen. Oh, beware of snakes. I hope there's not before. And I just want to go explore it. I hope there's no snakes. It's freezing, but we'll see. I'm just hoping I don't get lost. I'm also aware I need to go home soon. Alright, I've got some kind of bone in his mouth. Oh, I'm scared now. Is this a good idea? We don't know. I have decided to not go on this walk because I don't know how far away it is and I need to catch the bus at 2 o'clock in like 50 minutes. I also think it's going to rain, so my instincts is to go home. But this one doesn't want to go. Come on, we're going home now. Beep, beep. Hey, Sandy, we're going home. I also don't want to see any snakes. Let's go. Sandy. Oi. Sandy, we're going home. Let's go. Let's go. Gosh, you're being annoying. So, I am home, back from dog sitting. I'm really annoyed. For some reason, the buses have been all on time over the long weekend, which is good, I suppose. But I didn't really rush to the bus, and so I had to catch an Uber, and I'm trying not to spend my money, but the buses aren't as frequent, and it is what it is. But I'm home. I've made myself a coffee. I'm on my deck. Trying to untangle these fairy lights that were given to me by my mum. I'm just attacking at it like 15 minutes every day because I think I spent a whole entire Sunday the other day doing it and it just wasn't getting anywhere, so I'm just spending 15 minutes a day untangling it. Also, I really need to start buying some sunglasses. Like, look at my frown lines. Aging. Hey guys, I am still on the floor. It's a couple days since I filmed. So I was filming on Monday, it is now Thursday. I'm on the floor still. I went to the furniture store today. They're going to replace the broken parts this weekend. So fingers crossed I can build the bed this weekend and it'll all be sorted. I've got my dinner in the microwave. But I just thought I would film the last bit of my vlog of my weight loss journey. And I'm going to try and be as positive as possible and honest as possible as well. So I put on 10 kilos due to many different factors. One being no self-care. I started eating really badly during the lockdown, which I think everybody did. However, I was also in a relationship which was really hard because, couldn't see each other because of COVID again. They lived in another state. It just was really frustrating. And then I was also at uni. And so I remember and it was my final year of uni. So I remember the last couple, towards the end of the semester, I would get a ton of energy drinks, ton of coffee, with chocolate, to make a mocha. So I'd have 8 of those a day. I'd order Uber Eats all the time. And then I also was living with someone who also wasn't particularly healthy. So they were eating badly all the time and offering me food, and then also not working out and stuff like that. They did start, and all that jazz, but it just, started to impact on how I ate. But I'm not blaming that person. That was just a factor. And then so I moved out 2021. We were still in COVID. I actually had my appendix removed. And from that surgery, I was actually so sick that I didn't eat properly. And I actually lost 10 kilos. And I managed to keep it off. However, as soon as we had a second lockdown in Sydney, I gained it again. So I gained it because I remember I was watching The Bachelor and eating peanut butter and ordering Macca's, and I was also an essential worker as well, and it was just a very stressful period, and also just working in the childcare industry, it's very hard. And I was in a place in my life that whenever something bad happened to me, I would immediately eat junk food. I would immediately have a glass of wine or two, just straight away. And then when you're having multiple bad days, you know what's happening. You're having junk food every single day. And I used to be really good. I remember I used to be able to just have no junk food at all, actually. And then also the childcare industry is really tricky as well, because there's kids' birthdays. The kids are having pizza or cupcakes, and you get hungry at work and you can't have your lunch until your break. And so what's available? Cake. Also in the staff room, there's cake or chips, or every celebration there's cake, and you just feel obliged to eat it. And so I remember I realized I started having a problem with my eating is when I was like, I couldn't stop myself from having junk food. Whereas I used to be able to not have it at all. Which again wasn't really healthy, because I used to be underweight. I used to be 37 kilos, which is underweight, especially because I'm 4 foot. But yeah, and then I think I was doing okay. I managed to lose weight by counting calories. However, the calories I was eating wasn't particularly healthy either. So I would have a Kit Kat bar and I'd still have junk food and that stuff, but I'm like, oh, it's in my calorie deficit. But what would happen was I would get hungry, but also it just wasn't very sustainable. And I came across another hurdle of, oh, I'm skinny now, woohoo, I've lost weight, woohoo. And what do you do when you lose the weight? You eat junk food again. And I remember it was Christmas time, and I just was like, just pigging out. And then I put all the weight back on. Yes. But another issue that I was having with losing weight was not only my food, but I'm small. So I'm 4 foot, and it's really hard for short people to lose weight. It's also really hard for you, it's easy for you to put on weight because you're short. And I don't have a gallbladder as well, so my body doesn't digest fat as easily as it did when I had a gallbladder. So yeah, and I was just doing a bunch of cardio. I was just doing Zumba every single day, walks every day, because I love dancing, I love going for walks. I do not like lifting weights. But I was getting frustrated because I was not losing any weight. I'm like, I'm doing Zumba every single day and I'm eating healthy. What's going on? And I still wasn't losing the weight. And then I came across this lady called, she's not a lady, she's like a nutritionist called April Whitney. She has a huge brand and YouTube channel catered for people that are 5'2" and under, and I'm 4.7 feet. And she said, in order for short women to lose weight, you need to do less cardio and lift more weights. And I'm like, really? I don't want to lift weights. I really don't want to lift weights. So yeah, and she is correct, because it has really helped. Lifting weights has helped. I only really try and do cardio nowadays. I do cardio twice a week, So I walk on the treadmill. Actually, I'll get back into what I'm doing right now. Yeah, that really helps. She also recommended like adding more protein and fiber to your diet. Protein, fiber, and fat. Which, you know, you used to think, oh, fat's bad. That was my dinner, by the way. Going off. Fat's bad. You can't eat fat. You can't eat all that kind of stuff. And she also would talk about the best, like, what's it called? I can't remember. Where she's like, on your less active days, have lower carbs. And then on your more active days, have carbs. I think it's complex carbs. I think that's what it is. And, you know, there are maintenance calories as well. Like, according to my calculator, I can have about 2,000 calories a day, which I don't even eat that much most of the times. Whereas some calculators will tell you to have really unhealthy calories to survive. So yeah, I did some strength. I started seeing a personal trainer, counting my calories. I do not eat junk food anymore. I had a really bad addiction to McDonald's, and I'm treating my food addiction like any other kind of addiction that you would have, like alcohol addiction, that kind of thing. If someone offers me junk food, I legit have to refuse because I can't stop. I can't stop once I've had one. And it just depends on the junk food as well. Like, if I had McDonald's today, I tell you tomorrow I'd have it. Then I'd have it the next day. I do not touch it. I will not allow myself to touch McDonald's because I know I can't stop. It's weird though, because I can have a piece of chocolate and just be like, oh, okay, I'm done. So I don't know what's in those chemicals in Macca's. I also only have treats nowadays on special occasions. So for Easter, I had a hot cross bun and just one. Not overindulging, just one. For Mother's Day, I went out for lunch with my mother, so I had a Diet Coke. And so the next kind of special occasion will be, oh, actually, I just realized yesterday was a special occasion and I didn't have anything. Oh, well. Yesterday I got my full driving license, and I didn't even buy food to celebrate, which is a huge kind of, I don't know what that was about, but anyway, I just realized that. But yeah, I think my next kind of treat will be in August, because I'm going to Sydney in August, and so I'm going to get some Starbucks pumpkin spice lattes, because they should have them by then. If not, I'll just get a regular Starbucks coffee. I may have a glass of wine so I'm going to a Keith Urban concert because I do not like the crowds. But yeah, only limiting when I have junk food and what junk food it is, because I know which ones I'm okay with having and which ones I am uncontrollable with. Friends and family do give me chocolate sometimes and unhealthy food sometimes, and what I do is I donate it or I give it away for a birthday present or something like that, because I can't stop myself. And I know my family means well, but I legit can't stop myself. So yeah, like at Christmas, I got a ton of chocolate. So what I did was I went to the childcare centre I worked at, and I just gave it away to all the staff because I just can't control myself. Yeah, so strength. I do strength 6 days a week at Anytime Fitness, the gym. And then I do 2 weeks of cardio, so that involves me walking on the treadmill. When I'm allowed to go back to dance class, because I've had some knee pain, but now that I've lost weight, I will be able to hopefully go back to dancing because my knees are not hurting that much. When I am allowed to go back to dance class, instead of going on the treadmill, I will do 2 nights of dance class instead. of going for a walk on the treadmill. For my cardio, I also am not necessarily counting my calories, but I am, eating healthier food, choosing protein, fiber, carbs, all that kind of thing, because I don't really eat over 2,000 calories anyway, so I think I should be fine. Yeah, and then I hope these tips help you. I'm not perfect, by all means. I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks. But that's only because I needed some new sand shoes, and then I also have been working in after school care all week. So I've been to the gym before my shifts, but I've just been doing cardio because I just didn't really feel like doing strength. But it's okay. Next week I'm going to go in strong, do some strength. I might do some strength tomorrow. But anyway, I'm going to go have my dinner and do my night routine, because I guess that's my final tip, I suppose. Taking care of myself has helped me not want to eat my feelings, and I have other coping mechanisms now. Like, if in my old place, if I had a bad day, I'd go and have a bath. I don't have a bath anymore, but now I have like a cup of tea, or read a book, or watch a funny movie, or show like Friends or something. Or I also have this AI journal, and so I just journal if I'm having a bad day. And it talks back to me. So doing those things also helps. And I am about to go back into a childcare centre, and I know that there will be some, temptation to eat cake, to not work out. But I know if I take care of myself, if I pack myself some healthy food that I'm going to enjoy eating as well, because I saw a nutritionist and she goes, well, if you pack and cook food that you are looking forward to eating, you won't want to buy Macca's, you won't want to buy those kinds of things. And I'm going to try and go to the gym in the mornings, because I know after working in a childcare centre all day, at the end of the day, the last thing I want to do is go to the gym. It also helps that my work is close to my gym, so like I may be able to actually go to the gym on my lunch breaks, which is also another alternative, I suppose. But then again, then I don't have enough time to eat my lunch. But yeah, so yeah, I hope this helped, and I feel so much better, more confident, beautiful. I can't stop taking photos of myself, which probably isn't the best thing to do, but like, I just have felt so disgusting the past couple of years, and now I feel like back to myself and beautiful. But now I'm starting to worry about wrinkles and grey hair, so you never stop worrying about how you look. But anyway, I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in my next one, and hopefully I'll have a bed by then. Okay, bye.